When the UV index hits 3 or above, be sun smart. So slop on some sunscreen and enjoy the fresh air. Remember to slip, slop, slap, seek and slide.
The share market rebounded today, but rate hike signals from the Reserve Bank are causing a major divide in capital city house prices. Here's business reporter Chris Kohler.
The ASX 200 regained almost 50 points in a busy day for finance. Major banks did well, while gold miners struggled and PointsBet jumped after some recent selling. The Australian dollar was mostly higher, buying 72 US cents and 64 euro cents. And the stunning collapse of the Russian ruble has sent the Aussie dollar exchange rate vertical. This after damaging sanctions were imposed on Russia's banking system. And while the Reserve Bank of Australia left interest rates on hold today, the property market has already started moving in anticipation of a hike. Sydney home prices fell for the first time in 17 months in February. Melbourne is now flat, but Adelaide and Brisbane continue to surge ahead. Economists expect rate hikes to commence as early as June this year and then start coming thick and fast.
The system that brought the flooding rain to the north coast is currently tracking south towards Sydney. So far, the heaviest rain has fallen in Sydney's western suburbs, Penrith picking up 40 millimetres, 26 in Castle Hill. The rest of the basin seeing a widespread 5 to 25 millimetres so far. Now, this is the radar as it looks right now. As I said, the west picking up the most rain. Some coastal suburbs are still dry, but that is changing very, very quickly. Let's take a look at the weather warnings in place right now. A warning for intense rain across Sydney, the Illawarra and South Coast, as well as some parts of the Hunter Central and Southern Tablelands. This is a result of a rapidly deepening east coast low, which is expected to intensify overnight and tomorrow. There is a gale warning in place, with southerlies expected to intensify tomorrow night. And in the north, there are still those major flood warnings in place for the Tweed, Wilsons, Clarence and Arara rivers. There's also a warning for major flooding from Greater Sydney to the South Coast and Queanbeyan. Catchments likely to be affected include the Upper Nepean, Georges and Warrenora rivers, the Shoalhaven, St George's Basin, Queanbeyan, Maruya and Bega. There is also a warning for very heavy surf, coastal erosion and abnormally high tides. Wave heights could peak at 8 to 10 metres, and that will affect the Hunter, Sydney, Illawarra and South Coast. So Sydney is expecting potentially 20 to 50 millimetres of rain tonight. Then tomorrow is expected to be the worst of it, with heavy rains, storms and damaging winds. Sydney and the South Coast could see another 150 to 200 millimetres, which could cause life-threatening flash flooding. We will then see more rain on Thursday, possibly another 25 to 50 millimetres before it starts to ease on Friday. Temperature-wise, we'll see little movement from tonight to tomorrow. Top temperatures of 21 to 22 across our western suburbs, including Blacktown and Liverpool. 24 degrees expected in the city. But when I say the rain will ease on Friday, we could see another 100 millimetres on top of that by next Monday. Any sunshine we were hoping for on the weekend has all but disappeared, continuing until at this time next week, the weather warming up slightly. Our western suburbs will fare a little better, but after a possible 120 millimetres tomorrow, there could be 100 millimetres by the end of Saturday. That rain extending into early next week. So certainly, Pete, a lot of rain on the way, and I encourage everyone to stay very safe.
Amber, thank you. I will have the late news for you at 10 o'clock tonight. I hope you can join me then. That is 9 News for this Tuesday. I'm Peter Overton. I hope you have a good evening. From all of us, good night.